Welcome back, everyone, here to the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025. We've got our first men's game coming up. And in case you haven't joined us for today, hello agata, bula banaka, and bonjour, basketball fans. This is Tristan Prentice here from the Friendship Hall in Honiara in the Solomon Islands. We're going to our second debut commentator for today. She has been a big part of things here in this country. And it's a very warm welcome to Emma Komazi. Hello, Emma. Welcome here to the Friendship Hall for this men's game between PNG and Vanuatu.
Well, good afternoon, Tris, and good afternoon to those ones who are watching us for this game day. Welcome to Friendship Hall in Honiara, the proud legacy venue from the 2023 Pacific Games. A big thanks to the National Sport Council for the continued effort and maintaining this facility. Keep the spirit of games, Tris.
Absolutely, Emma. It is going to be terrific. Now we spoke about the fact when it came to this tournament, the Vanuatu, as we get the teams for Papua New Guinea coming up in front of us. And players to watch for in this game, obviously, Apia Muri will be one to watch for, the captain of this Papua New Guinea team. There are other players we should be watching out for here, Emma, as well?
Yes, we have the veteran team captain from PNG, that is Apia Muri lead team back again, and the 2022 edition, he's averaged 14.3 points.
100% on that one. Let's have a look at the Vanuatu team coming up shortly in front of us. I'm very excited about this team. They've got a lot of athleticism in there. They got Peter Dimitri, who is just 16 years of age. He is going to be a fantastic player to watch. And of course, they got their captain, Ricky Borda, who's going to be very important in this contest today.
Well, we're going to see Vanuatu coming back again after 22 years. And then what will be they're going to prove for the game today?
You're right about that one. There's some good flair in the Vanuatu team as well, as we've seen already from the women's side of things. FJ, of course, Kare, number 7. He's going to be very important in this game as well. So you can see the crowd and we see the crowd here building nicely for these games. As it goes along, as the afternoon moves along, Emma, we're going to see a lot of people come into this stadium, especially as the Solomon Islands games come up later in the day. They are going to be 2 fantastic games, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of athleticism and what kind of play these 2 teams are going to provide, as I see Millard throw down a dunk here in warm-up. And we'll be back soon with more here on the FIBA basketball coverage here in Honiara.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
So we're not too far away from getting this PNG and Vanuatu game underway. PNG, of course, 5th in the Pacific Games recently, but they've been 1st and 2nd in the men's when it comes to the Melanesian Cup, haven't they, Emma? 1st place They did not lose a game in 2017, and then in 2022, they had a little bit of a tougher journey, but they still managed to pick up the silver. They went down to New Caledonia in the finish in that 22 Melanesian Cup.
Well, you can see to that game today between the women's. What an incredible game for the two teams. Vanuatu prove their way coming back again stronger for this year Melanesian Cup. Trace.
It absolutely is, and they're led by coach Sam Lewis and Ricky David, and they're going to be very important in this game. Sam, of course, is from Sydney originally and also the Gold Coast from what I understand, so he's just loved picking up coaching this team, and I really like the way that they're going to go about it. Particularly, they seem to have a lot of strength in this team, especially around the rim. I'm really excited about to see what we're going to see, particularly when it comes to around the rim, Emma.
They just prepared like 4 months ago, talking with the coach Sam. Sam said the team, the preparation for this Melanesian Cup is like 4 months ago. So we're going to see what will be like for today.
100% on that one. I'm really, like I said, looking forward to number 16, Peter Dimitri. He looks like a really good, likely type, this Dimitri. I'm really excited to see what he can bring. Let's have a look at PNG men's, of course. We've got a lot of Tamaraws and KSS Flames, of course, when it comes to the PNG team. Moses Apiko will be one to watch for, I reckon. Alan Millard's only 18 years of age, and I've already seen him throw down a couple of dunks in warm-up. So I'm pretty excited to watch what Millard can bring to the floor as well, Emma.
Yes, that's through Chris.
As we're going to get the anthems very, very shortly here. As we're just getting final fives worked out by both teams. We've got the teams in front of us now, and we're not too far away from the action here. Our crew chief will be Matty Crowley-Long, and we got Romain Michel from France, of course, and we've got Ramara, who's from Fiji, one of the locals in the area, so great opportunity. Of course, Matty Crowley-Long has refereed WNBL, and of course we know Romain Michel has refereed all around the world. We've seen him in quite a few tournaments. I remember him, I think, from a few years ago in Sydney in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. My memory serves me right that Romain was refereeing around that time as well. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with our officials out there. As we know, it's the first time teams of people have been together, including our referees. And of course, we remind everyone out there, wherever you are in basketball, got to respect the referees and what they do. It is a hard job trying to referee a game of basketball, Emma.
That's right, Trees. And yes, you can see that the crowd starting to come in to watch this game today. So we hope that outside, probably this afternoon, we're going to have a fully pack of supporters for this two games.
100% on that one. And I think we're almost ready to go to the MC here. Let's go to the MC here at the arena for the announcements of the teams here for the first game of the men's in the Melanesian Cup 2025. PNG up against Vanuatu.
Good afternoon again, and a big warm welcome to the Friendship Hall for the FIBA Melanesian Cup. This is our second game between Papua New Guinea and Vanuatu in the men's category. We will start by introducing the players of both teams as they will run on to the court. So we will start with Team Papua New Guinea. Wearing number 1, Moses Kairi. Number 4, Harold Elavo. Number 5, Morea Elavo. Number 6, Larry Murray. Number 7, Anderson Hewe. Number 8, Alan Miller. Mori. Number 12, Matthew Kyrie. Number 13, Richard Mako. Number 14, Enoch Vele. And number 15, Apia Mori is also the captain for Papua New Guinea. Coach, David Mori, and the assistant coach is Maurice FIBA. Let's give a big round of applause to Team Papua New Guinea. Introducing Team Vanuatu, wearing 0, Terence Coleman. Number 1, Michael Hilton. Number 2, Tom Wells. Number 3, Adams Towie. Number 4, Sammy Toto. Number 5, Sanjay Simon. Wearing number 7, Frank Karai. Number 13, Simon Remo. Number 14, Ashley Vora. Number 20, Richie Vera Tambuwaru is also the captain. Number 21, Pierre Craig. And number 32, Damon Buru. And coach is Sam Lewis from Australia, and the assistant coach is Ricky David from Vanuatu. Let's give a big round of applause to Team Vanuatu. Can I kindly ask everyone to rise, and I also ask the two teams to face west side as we play the national anthem of Papua New Guinea. Remain standing for the national anthem of Vanuatu. All right, thank you very much for the national anthem of this beautiful nation. Last, the players to change shift and seconds.
So they're the anthems there for both teams as we get ready for this game shortly between PNG and Vanuatu. Second game of the day. Going to be multiple games each day, of course, Emma. I was saying to Cecilina before that we've got 4 games a day, so we're only into game 2 of this tournament. And for Vanuatu, like you said before, first time they've been back on the scene since 2007. So it's wonderful to see them back here and playing and representing their country.
That's right, Tris. And they also have a younger player there that is paired with them for Team Vanuatu. And also the experienced one from PNG. They're going to, few minutes time, we're going to witness the team.
You're right about that indeed, as Apia Muri is going to lead the way in the starting 5 for Papua New Guinea, no doubt about that. And you got Moses Apiko out there, you got Purari Muri out there, as well as Maria Alavo and Harold Alavo out there for the Papua New Guinea team. And for Vanuatu, their starting 5, Terence Coleman, Tom Wells, we got FJ Kure, and then we got Ashley Borda, and we got Peter Dimitri. And here he is, Peter Dimitri. He's going to be out there in the number 21, and we're very excited to see what this young player can bring when it comes to the Vanuatu men. The 16-year-old is the youngest player in this Vanuatu team, and the oldest in this Vanuatu team, of course, is their captain in Ricky Voda. That's going to be important in this one today, Emma, is that difference between youth and experience when it comes to these tournaments.
That's right, Therese. It's youth and the experience. So we're going to see this one, and let's see what the result is going to be in the performance from the team, both teams.
You're right about that one. Matty Crowley Long, our crew chief, along with Romain Michel out there, as well as V. Marara on debut as well from Fiji. And we're underway here for the second game of the tournament, second game of the day here on the FIBA Melanesian Cup. Hope you're enjoying it around the globe and in your lounge rooms or in your workplaces, wherever you're watching. And straight away here comes Apiko. And they look inside straight away here for Morty, baseline. Back out here, long shot there from the corner as contesting for FJ Carey, and just ran out of room on the sideline there, Emma. A strong start there from the offense in terms of the movement of the ball there from PNG. So I'll have it on the baseline here through Alabo. Alabo to Alabo. Now it's driving baseline. Oh, what a finish there. And the first score of the men's tournament goes to Apiko, who will get the finish there, Emma. And they're off and running in this tournament, PNG.
That's right, Trace. You can see that PNG is leading the points now. And it's a good start.
Strong start here from PNG. Moses Apiko with that opening basket in this game. Pico's got it again now. Trying to drive inside. On the sideline, nearly stepped out of bounds there, almost did Alavo. Ran out of time on the shot clock. Vanuatu bring it back the other way. And an errant hand there. And the passing lane there from Muri. Purari Muri. And already you can look at the intensity up the floor here as they look to get after the ball. FJ now. Out here to number 14 in Voda, their captain. No, in fact, sorry, my apologies, that's Ashley Voda. So Voda will have it on the baseline here for Vanuatu. And they got rid of him and taken there by Coleman. And that one goes out of bounds by PNG. The energy we saw in the women's game, particularly, Emma, was that the first quarter was really tight. Both teams a bit nervous. First time out on the floor in this tournament, and it takes a little while for things to settle as Coleman looked to drive, but unfortunately took too many steps there, so that'll be a trouble there, Emma.
Yeah, that's true. You can see that, in the first game today, that the women's, I think, because it's the first match, so a little bit like finding their strength again back. Let's hope. And it's good that they come out with a it's 8-4.
Oh, what a pass there initially there from Mooney. Now Coleman showed it to his opponent, and there's that island flare already, and it's come out even earlier in this one at the moment, Emma, when it comes to the ball in hand. You're going to see a lot of that in this tournament.
That's right, Trace.
It's taken here by Moody again. Driving is a Pico who looks like it's going to be a difficult person to contain at the moment. Here's a Pico. 32-year-old. Plays for KSS Flames in PNG. There's multiple clubs that these teams play for. There's at least 4 clubs that feature in this team. That's what you like in a national team, is players from all sorts of different clubs. You get that variety, and it's really nice to see out there as a Pico. Now gets it to Muri. Apia Muri. And then, baseline! Going up strong there. Here's Alabo. And Alabo will get the finish. And running out of room there is Dimitri on the sideline. Just a little rush there, Vanuatu. And that'll be the interesting thing. They haven't been back at the FIBA level in a long time, as you said, 22, 23 years it's roughly been for them, Emma.
Yes, it's been quite long for them, but you can see that again, the presser, but then they try to find the strength and to go with the game.
There's the N1 there, and that's Alabo again. That's Harold Alabo from the Tamaraws. Really making it tough inside is Alabo. He'll head to the free throw line for a couple of shots here. Well, in fact, he'll head there for one, Alabo. And can't make the finish the N1 play. Dimitri here for Border. Now to Coleman. Back to Border again. Back outside there looking for Wells. Border driving. Oh, strong work from Ashley Bora. Oh, that was delightful, wasn't it there, Emma?
Yes, it's a good one there by Ashley.
And it'll be an N1 as well. Great finish there from Border. 20-year-old is already showing the ability to be able to get inside. In fact, yes, it is.
That's right, Tris, and it's and it's another one. Another sub there.
Makes that finish. So completes the N1 there. And the score at the moment, 6-2. And back here come PNG. The Vanuatu. So Border gets their first points of their new era as a nation. That's pretty awesome when you think about it. A lot of people will talk about you in history. It's back the other way. Oh, nearly lost control of it, did number 5. Stayed with it. Couldn't get the finish there, could Simon. Morty now out here to a Pico. A Pico on the baseline. And causes an offensive foul there. Good job there from Dimitri to make sure that he didn't shuffle his feet and cause it to be a blocking foul there, Emma. Excellent work there from Petrie.
Yes, excellent work from Pete. Pete is a good defense.
It's inside, and there's the finish there for Wells. Did it well there. Good Tom. And all of a sudden, Vanuatu just evened it up slightly.
That's
just
right.
enough, though. So 6-5. A Pico with it outside the three-point line, tapped away there. And we'll go back the way of PNG. You can see Coach Moyamuri already up and out of his seat and very active on the sidelines. Got the hands behind the back. There's taken there by FJ. Great pass initially, and in the end, Coleman. It's just a little too strong there. So turnover there for the Vanuatu team. It'll be turnover number 4 in this game so far. And Emma, the intensity's out there on the floor at the moment, isn't it? So they're just trying to find their way to easy scores with Muri, the turnaround 3. Oh, that's special from Apia Muri, is it not?
It's a good 10 out there for Muri. Yes, leading on with 8-5.
It's taken here by Dimitri for 3. Goes to the left. Back here come PNG. 8-5 now.
8-5, well, it's not quite bad for Vanuatu, eh?
It's a good start here, 5 minutes in. It's taken here for 3 by Elavo. They are not afraid to shoot it from the 3-point line. Muri's been very strong early. There's Muri. And that'll take Apia Muri now to an early 7 points in this game. In fact, just the 4. My apologies. I reckon his foot was on the line before. As a Pico gets a bucket for himself. And that will be his 4th point of this contest.
Pico make a basket again. That's a good one.
And he's loving it at the moment. So I think we've got possibly some substitutions here. Yes, we do. So coming into the game for is Moses Kairi. He's in the game. And that's good hands there from Pico. Very active. Now the captain's got it in Biro. Trying to step back there. Almost there was Simon. Now PNG have it back the other way here through Kairi. Back into the corner comes a Pico. Oh, lost the ball. Here comes Dimitri in transition. Needs some help. Goes here to the captain in Villa. Now Villa out here to FJ Ferde. Trying to get through. And lost the ball. And another turnover going the way of PNG. That pressure from PNG at the moment, we saw it from the women in the first game. They had this ability to turn it on in short bursts, and it can really throw an opposition. Emma?
That's true, Trees. And also, yes, plenty of action is happening here now for both teams.
There's Muri. That's the back out here looking for Kyrie for 3. Oh, and when Kyrie puts up the shot, people listen. There's FJ. Kare has it. Looking for an option here. Kare. Out here looking for Vira. Now baseline driving. Oh, sets out of there. Oh my goodness. Engulfed the ball there. Did Apia Muri. A huge block there, Emma. With some serious authority here in the friendship hall.
Absolutely. Tris, it's a good block there.
It was a strong one indeed. Muri has been very active early. He's going again, and this time learnt the lesson off the last one, did Simon, and Simon says, it's my bucket.
Simon said, it's my bucket, Tris.
That's it. Muri now. Back out here looking for Elavo. Elavo now to a Pico, and that's going to be a trouble. So Vanuatu doing a good job settling here. They're 12-7 now. And I think we've got a timeout on the floor here going the way of Vanuatu. They had possession of the ball now. So Vanuatu will get the timeout. And it gives us a chance to have a little look at the men's history of this tournament as we come into the first day, of course. And when it comes to the FIBA Melanesian Cup for the men's side of things, of course, PNG, first in the very first tournament, undefeated 4-0, as we said in the opener in 2017. And then in 2022, second, losing the 2 games in that tournament, including, unfortunately, the gold medal game to Fiji. But they've been very competitive. They've been 4th and 5th in the 2019 and the 2023 Pacific Games as well, Emma. So PNG have a pretty good record across all these tournaments since 2017. So we have a look at the timeout here for Vanuatu. And we have a look as well at the Mela Cup when it comes to, if we get around 27 points, that's when we need to have a look here, Emma, because of course Marcus Whippy from Fiji holds the top score in the Mela Cup for most amount of points for an individual with 27. So we'll be keeping an eye on that, no doubt about it, as Dimitri will resume here for Vanuatu. Here to Voda. Voda will get it back here. He's got Vitter available to his left if he wants him. And that is going to be a foul. Give me a blocking foul here, I reckon, on a Pico. How many for a Pico now? Have a quick look at the score bench and see what we got. And first foul for a Pico. And Vanuatu have it from the sideline. Back here looking for Dimitri. Oh, nearly the three there from Border. Ricky Border, of course. Now Pico again. He's been the go-to target early along with Apia Muri. Taken here by number 12 for PNG and Matthew Kairi. And ball's going to go back the way of Vanuatu. Emma, a strong start here from PNG, but Vanuatu have settled nicely in this opening term.
That's right, Trees. You can see that on the scoreboard is led by PNG with 12, and Vanuatu is making with 7 points. A good start for them.
And I think that'll be the thing about what Sam Lewis is trying to do with this Vanuatu team. It'll be just about trying to settle down the basics. Got to make sure you look after the ball and minimise the turnovers when you're going the way of your offence, and particularly when you're bringing the ball into your half court, because a lot of teams run these half court sets, but if you can't get the ball down there, it's without fault, isn't it? Like, you know, you can't run your offence if you can't get into that half. There's Kyrie for three from outside. Big rebound there for number 10 in Muri. In Connie. Muri. Rebounded here by Hillaland. Now Border. Does he get accurate with the pass? Was looking for Vira, but he was surrounded by PNG players. Kyrie baseline. And that's going to be a foul there on Border. He wasn't straight up there, so that'll be a blocking foul. And it'll be 2 shots here to PNG. And the 2 shots will go the way here of Matthew Kairi. And Matt Kairi's 21 years of age. So of the Muris that feature in this team, he's the youngest at 21. Oh, sorry, my apologies. One of the Kairis, I should say.
One of the Kairis. That is, yes.
It's going to take me a while to get used to it, but it is correct. He is one of the youngest Kairis, I should say.
And it's a free throw there.
Doesn't make that second one, though. Big board there for number 8 there in Alan Millard, the 18-year-old. But it's going to be an offensive foul. No, in fact, the points will count, and it'll be an N1 for Millard, who's on debut, I understand. Part of the Chariots basketball club in PNG, I understand. As Kyrie gets the bucket. Great finish there for Matt Kyrie. Warren now. Got through a couple. Good finish inside there for Border. And one for him as well. We've got a few M1s already in this game, Emma, and exciting play from both these teams at the moment, Emma.
A good one there from Vora.
I like the vision here, because the last time they tried to make that pass, the pass was inaccurate. They just rushed it a little bit. He took that extra second, and even though he was in transition, he was able to find the free player, and that set up the one-on-one situation for Border inside. Excellent finish from him.
Excellent finish, Trace.
That's good. And one complete there, and all of a sudden with 16-10, things have leveled up here with about a minute to go here in this opening term. Mooney has it now. Back here to number 14 in Bele, who's in the game. Enong Vene. Nearly lost the handle there to Millard. Back here for Muri. Baseline shot there. Oh, great finish. And I reckon that's a 3 there for Moses Kairi, who showed it like Kairi out there. Excellent finish there from Moses. There's FJ. Swings it around. Now to Vira. Here's Dimitri driving and trying to go up strong there. Can't get it. Back the other way comes Miller.
There by Piff, but then you missed the chance again.
And that was good defense there from Vira again. In transition. And good job there from Vanuatu. They've gotten a couple of key stops as we're down to the last 10 seconds of this first term. Shot clock and game clock aligned. Going up strong here. PNG are going to get the last look at it here, though. Coming in transition is Morey, beats it and finishes underneath does Millard. And Alan Millard gets the finish on quarter time here at the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025. It's PNG 21, Vanuatu 10, and a little bit of momentum for PNG at the back end of that first quarter there. And great finish in the end from PNG to the turn. They'll be very pleased with their work, no doubt about that, Emma.
That's right, Trees. It's one of the great start for this two game in the first quarter for this game. As you can see, that is leading on with points 21-10, and the pressure you can see between both Vanuatu coming stronger.
You're right about that. Just having a look at the top scorers in that 21 points. We've got a few players that have scored 4 already in this game, like Harold Olavo. Alan Millard got a couple of points there late, which I'm sure will be updated shortly. I reckon he's got 6 in the game, Alan Millard. And then Moses Apiko has the 4 as well, as does Apia Muri. And how about that block from Muri in the opening quarter? Can't wait to see that on the highlights later on. Maybe that'll be on the socials later on as well, Emma. That was a big one, no doubt about that.
Yes, true. Muri back again with that magic.
Yes, he is. The Muri magic, of course, for the KSS Flames player at 37 years of age, the captain of this team. You know a little bit about Apia Muri from what I understand, Emma. Tell me a little bit about Apia Muri and the kind of player and the kind of person that he is.
Well, Muri brothers, he's a veteran, and also back in 2022 edition, he averaged 14.3. That's for Apia Muri, with 8.8 rebounds and 1.8 assists per game, leading PNG in rebound and ranking second in scoring. He's also traced 19-point performance against against Newcastle, that secured a crucial group phase win for them.
So the amazing thing is, for a player like Muri, in the Mela Cup, he doesn't hold any of the records, but he's come close on a few of them. I mean, we know Marcus Wepi from Fiji, 17 rebounds. And then, of course, broken in the last tournament, Josh Fox, who we'll see feature later on for Fiji, had the 20 rebounds to lead everything. As we're about to get this second term underway, and Ashi Vorda is going to have the ball right in front of our commentary position here to kick things off for the second term. It's all thanks to Pacifica TV, TV New Zealand, FIBA YouTube, TTV in the Solomons, broadcasting, TTV Plus, Android and iOS live stream. You're watching it all over the world. And in this area of the world as well, Emma is back the other way. Here comes number 14. Great finish there from Enoch Vele. And Vele with the nice finish off the window there, Emma.
From PNG, you can see that, Tris.
It was a great layup indeed. Vora now back the other way. Not quite. And we got ourselves a jump ball here. Vanuatu definitely showing up in this game so far. So only the start. We'll keep an eye, of course, for the quarter-by-quarter scores as well in this tournament. Just a quick one for you, Emma, is that PNG 25 points is the most they've scored in a quarter, although they have scored 87 as a top scorer, as well as 93 in the Pacific Games of 2019. So we do have a couple of games where we don't have the recorded quarter-by-quarter. So we'll say recorded stats, how about that? It's back out here. Nice, oh, in and out of the cylinder it goes there for Millard. Almost there for Millard. Rip pass here for FJ. FJ Kare. Coleman thought about it, back out to Kara. Long pass out here looking for Vera, and Vera got the hip of Moses Kairi there. And Kairi will pick up the foul, I reckon. And it will be a sideline ball here because it was before the shot there, Emma. First foul on Moses Kairi in this game.
Yes, that's true. Three's first foul on Moses, and Vanuatu didn't have any fouls at face, right?
Exactly, as Coleman tries to go for that shot. Didn't quite get it. Moody, the no-look pass. There's that flare there on the pass. And connecting on those passes will be the key. Most number of assists in the game is Wright with the 6 assists. And back here now for Vora. Again, hands in. And we're going to get a shot clock reset here on the sideline. 14 here for Vanuatu, trailing here by 13. It's back here now. Vieira for free. Can't get it. Millard turns and passes it quickly. Now Kyrie. Oh, that was lucky. Just got it over halfway there. He nearly intercepted the ball before the halfway line there, Emma, as back comes Kyrie with the drive and draws a foul. Moses Kyrie, and we head to the free throw line. And you can see on the left-hand side of that court there, Emma, they really cleared the space there, PNG. And that allowed Moses Kyrie to get a nice drive through and be able to collect the body on the way through to draw the foul.
Yes, definitely, Tris. It's a good one, and we're going to add another free throw.
So Kyrie at the free throw line. First one short. 7:47 to go here in this second term. Game 2 of the day here. 4 games in total this afternoon. Big games coming up. Obviously featuring the home crowd here at the Friendship Hall is going to get busy. It's going to get big, no doubt about that. As Coleman now comes up with it. Now here to Vora. Been impressed with Vora, and even more impressive. And that's going to count for the N1 as well. He's done a good job drawing the contact, Ashley Vora, and putting in a good stint at the moment here for Vanuatu is the 20-year-old.
Another impressive shot there from Vanuatu by Vora. And
He's got the 8 points.
Talking about Vora, I think they were also a part of the Palau 3x3 this year.
You can see why. You can see his ability to be able to get that ball inside the paint. And it's not only that, it's his pace in transition as well that's been really strong. So I really like that from him so far.
That's right, Tris.
Vora makes that. And up here, Mori will take it on the baseline here. And into the game for PNG is Hairway, who has it just up the top there. Now Marco back to Hairway. Oh, split nicely there, did Hairway.
It's a good one for Hairway.
Did a great job getting into the space, but unfortunately they just weren't able to execute the play. And taking the ball here will be Michael Hillerman. It's taken here by Coleman again. Trying to drive inside. Good feed there, looking for Dimitri. Dimitri couldn't get the handles there. Worried out of it. Here's Hairway again. Hairway looks like an energetic type of player that you don't want to play against when it comes to defense, I reckon. It looks
That's
buzzy.
True. Yes,
there,
that's
doesn't
true.
he? As, nice fish there from Muri. And that is Kori Muri, the 24-year-old from the KSS Flames. We'll head to the free throw line for one more here.
The younger one for the Muri.
So Muri at the free throw line. And it just rolls in slightly there for Connie Muri. And that'll be his 3rd point of the afternoon now. We ticked into afternoon here in the Honiara. As back here comes FJ. Oh, that was a nice, sweet jumper from FJ. And he was really delightful to talk to in all the pre-game and pre-tournament things, Emma. As Hairway goes up, Can't get it. And back the other way come PNG, but Vanuatu are going to get possession here. And it's excellent work there. And FJ is really a family-orientated man. It became to his basketball, FJ, that his basketball influence has been his family growing up. So I was talking to him, a lot of the players were telling me about their favourite players, and you got the usual like LeBron James and Jason Tatum and Kyrie Irving, but for him it's his family when it comes to basketball and that side of things. But a lot of this Vanuatu men's team love Kyrie Irving as a player. So we've got a bit of contact there on the floor, and play will resume here with PNG, Emma. There's Muri now, out here to Marco. Now to Muri baseline. And Connie lost the ball. That's good play there from the veteran on that baseline. Ricky Border, the 30-year-old, did a good job. Now FJ with the handles. Oh, gets through one. Gets through a couple. A second one comes at him. Can FJ get it off to a target? Now taken by Dimitri for three. That wasn't a bad attempt there. And that's going to be an over-the-back foul, is what we call that. And that's when the player jumps over the top and makes contact with the player in front of them going for the ball. And that's why there's a foul there on number 20 in Ricky Pira there, Emma.
That's true. You can see that Peter is trying to find a support there with a long shot there, but then just can't manage to score the ball.
It's a great observation from you there, Emma, of course. And talk to me about the atmosphere and the excitement and the lead up to this tournament here in the home nation, of course, of the Solomon Islands in Honiara. We've been talking to a few people, and a few people have bought tickets for today, especially for the games later on, as you do, to support your home nation. Talk to me about the atmosphere in the city that it's been this week in the lead up to this tournament.
Well, we're going to see the turnout will be on the next game for today, because most of them just follow their what kind of team they support. So next up we're going to have Solomon and Newcastle, right, Tris?
That's right.
So we're going to see most supporters, and also the atmosphere here. We have basketballs from the high schools and also all around in the communities.
And there's a nice finish there underneath from Toto. He's in the game now for... No, in fact, that wasn't Toto. That was Ilavo again, I should say. And it's taken here by FJ. Out here to Dimitri. Defers to Coleman. And Coleman gets the friendly roll off the cylinder. A good deferral there from Dimitri. A good pass, and Coleman makes the triple there. Great finish there. Taken by Alavo again, back up here, looking for Morty. Morty, aggressive down the lane, and finds the player in waiting on the baseline in Marco. And Marco with the finish there. Good play there from PNG. Back inside here, looking for, and diving for the ball nicely. Protected the ball well there, did Wells, I should say. Thomas Wells. Or Tom Wells, I should say. I hope you're enjoying it all around the globe. Emma, you can see the desperation there from Wells. He really locked that ball in and made sure it didn't go any other way apart from his own teams, didn't he?
That's right, Tris.
It's back out here looking for Coleman. In fact, yes, it was Coleman. In transition, Moody. Look at the drive. And tried to get the N1 there unsuccessfully, but we'll head to the free throw line once again. Purari Moody here at 32-17. And at the moment, Vanuatu have actually scored 5 out of the last 4 points. Or 5 out of the last 9, I should say. 4:42 to go here in the second term. I'm just having a look at Muri at the free throw line. So Purari Muri holds the record for the most steals for PNG. But it's actually Augustine Basia who has 6 steals in a game. And that was back in 2022 when it comes to the Melanesian Cup. Back here comes FJ. Oh, here we go! Oh, upstairs, Dimitri ducks it down! And Pita launched there. And he told us during the week, if I get an open lane, look out! And if I get an open shot, I might put it down, says Apia Muri. Great finish there, Emma.
That's right, Beatrice. It's a good one there, you can see that.
It's back the other way comes Dimitri again. I wonder if we can get a replay of it. It was a open lane, an invitation for Dimitri. We're going to get a sub here. No, in fact, we're ready to go. Are we ready to go? Get a sideline ball here. I'm sure we'll see that highlight. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's the dunk there. Beautiful finish there. From Dimitri there. So FJ Kare will have it. Handed off here, looking for number 13 in Revo. Revo, oh, and he just ran out of room on the sideline, did Revo. Did Simi Revo. And that's a long pass there from Muri now to Elavo. And then trying to find Hairway, trying to get rid of Revo. Back out here to Muri. Muri so long in his length. And the three from the corner for Elavo. And that is a great finish there for Morel Elavo. And the Tamarua fans are loving it in PNG, back in their home country.
That's right, Therese. You can see from the free corner, it's a good one there for PNG.
It's taken here by Muri in transition. They let that one go. Back the other way. The advantage is here for Vanuatu if they can get through. Strong body work there from Muri. It was strong. Dimitri in transition for 3, not quite. Rips loose now. Apiko has a look. And he makes the right decision. Does Moses Apiko. He took one left and took one right. And finishes with the and one. And he's got one more to come at the charity stripe, Emma. Great play from Apiko in transition.
Oh, it's 38 points and 40 and 19.
So 40 to 19. And all of a sudden, it's jumped out here. 19 points to 9 in the term for the PNG team. We saw this similarly in the first game of the tournament too, Emma, as can't finish that, Apiko. And it looks like the 16-year-old Dimitri has really settled now. He's starting to make some good decisions out there on the floor, so he's showing us his talent as he's going to receive the ball right here on cue. Dimitri with it. What will he do here? They're patient with the ball in hand. A couple of off-ball screens. Now Coleman gets some separation. Need to put the shot up now. And took too long, and that'll be waved away. And they were just a little too patient there. They just needed to find that shot a little sooner there, Emma, you think?
Yeah, but you can say it's a good dribble and a smooth pass through for them, but then at the time.
Got just a little call here from the referees, just trying to make sure that they get the clock in place. There'll be a sideline ball here, 40 to 19. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are. I'm sure most people are tuning in and will be coming here this afternoon to the Friendship Hall. I'm sure there'll be traffic jams and everything in the way on the way in here, with everyone trying to arrive all at the same time this afternoon, Emma.
That's
no doubt
right,
about
Chris.
that. And hopefully from FIBA's perspective, there'll be a lot of tickets sold to these games, particularly for the rest of the day.
Rest of the day and also throughout the whole of the week.
Absolutely, we're here for the whole week, aren't we? We're here till Saturday. How exciting is that? There's Coleman. Now back here to Dimitri. Going up. Does he get the finish? No, not quite. So Dimitri will head to the free throw line. For Vanuatu. So Dimitri played some time in China, I believe. He's a very, very popular player in this group, no doubt. 2019 here. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go in this first half. Back up strong, and there's another finish. I think that one for Porari Mururi. Now taken here by Coleman again. Had Revo available, goes to Vera. Back to Revo, open inside. Patient, and good job by Pico to worry him out of the points. Stolen back here by Vera. Vera settles it down, goes here to Dimitri. Dimitri now driving through. Loose ball, Alavo. Now Hairway. Rose the pass up. And they somehow get it back here as inside Millard is the resulting recipient of the finish there. And more points for Millard now, up to 6 in this game now, Emma.
Fabulous game there, Therese. You can see that Milan gets another bucket.
It was a great score there, wasn't it? Off the window. It's back here, and not quite. Over the top, Moody. Gonna be, the no-look pass to Pico, and he finishes. Deserved the finish. It was 100% on target was the pass. There from Moody.
That's right, Trees. Pico with a good one.
And drawing the foul this time is Vanuatu. The foul will be, I reckon, on a Pico. How many fouls on a Pico? That'll be his first. Let's have a look at that finish. How good was that pass there from Moody? Spectacular pass. And that's that island flare. And we've been told so much about by yourself, Emma, and of course, Cecilina in our first game that we called. The first one no good there for Tom Wells. 19-year-old Wells, so very young in this team. Quite a few young players in here. 3 players under the age of 20 in this group. Millard, take it back the other way. One hand to the other. Back here to inside. And working his way around the target nicely. In the end was Kyrie. That was Matthew Kyrie working his way, spinning his way out of trouble. Dimitri. Back out here to Vera. So shot clock and game clock just outside each other. Taken here by Revo. Revo's only got 5 seconds on the clock, 4 seconds. Vera's got to go to work and found the open lane. Vera beat the buzzer. Still 7 seconds on the clock here. PNG have it through Marco. Hairway's got it. Shot clock's got to get going. And blocked on the buzzer there was Alavo by Dimitri, who comes across and denies him the ability to be able to get that happening. And I think that will bring us to halftime here. We'll just check to make sure that the clock is fully gone. And we'll soon find out. And that will bring us to halftime here. 48-21, the lead in favour of PNG. But Vanuatu fought pretty hard across that last bit of the quarter. It was 21-10 at quarter time, Emma. And now, after a 27-point to 11 quarter, it was just 8 points to PNG the last couple of minutes. And Vanuatu stopped them scoring for a little bit.
A good block there by Pip, for the last couple of minutes. And you can see that on the points now, PNG is 48 and Vanuatu with 21.
Let's have a quick look at the scorers. Moses Apiko leading the way with 8 points for the PNG team. And leading the way for Vanuatu will be 9 points with Ashley Border. And we're going to go to halftime here. And you are watching the FIBA men's basketball World Cup. Basketball Cup here in the Solomon Islands. We'll be back soon after the break.
get reminded of some of these information with regards to our population thing.
Welcome back, everyone, to the FIBA Melanesian Cup here in Honiara in the Solomon Islands. It's halftime here, and it is PNG 48-21 over Vanuatu. A big number that's coming out in this game at the moment. Emma, who is my co-commentator for this one, Emma Komasi. And Emma, it is to do with the rebounds at the moment. They are dominating the glass at the moment, PNG, 28-16 currently. And on top of that, that is a resulting 12 assists to 3 assists. So more movement of the ball coming from PNG, whereas Vanuatu, it's getting sticky, it's getting stuck. The ball is staying in a couple of individual players' hands, and they haven't been able to find all that many scorers so far in this game.
Well, that's right, Trace. During the first quarter, you can see that more pressure there for Vanuatu with the strength from Ashley Vora with 8 points and also 4 fouls attempt for him. And
It's going to be a big factor in the second half too, isn't it, Mel?
And also with the support from Pith, with the support from the team. But you can see that the pressure between these two teams is hot, I should say that.
Like you said, those 4 fouls on Vorda, who looked really dangerous in that opening term, didn't he? With, like you said, with those 8 points. That's the big factor in this game so far, is can Vanuatu find another avenue of scoring in this second half? When it comes to the overview of this game, just the 11 points in that second term, but like we said, they were down by a significant margin at some point in this game. They were down by about 28 to 12 at one point, and 40 to 19. They fought back hard and got it back to the margin that it is now. So, and when it comes to Vanuatu, their leading scorer in this game, the PNG in this game, they've got a bit of a spread, but Millard and Apiko have 8 points each. They've shot 4 field goals, and the 5 rebounds already to Parari Muri. And here we go. Rolling the dice in this second half is Coach Sam Lewis. Vorda is out there on the floor. So this will be really interesting, and you can tell already with Apia Muri ready to defend. Just going to have to be really careful when you've got 4 fouls.
That's true, Reese.
We're about to get underway here for the second half, the second game of the day in the FIBA Melanesian Cup. 3rd edition here. Here in Honiara, we're underway here in FJ. We get possession here to Coleman for Vanuatu. Now Dimitri. What kind of things were they talked about at halftime? And look at the set straight away. Vorda goes for 3, can't get it. And my guess is they're going to attack him straight away. They will run a play here, PNG, and they will look to try and make him accountable defensively. Moody will have it. Out here looking for Millard, who was impressive in that first half. And missed shot there from Millard. Dimitri now met instantaneously there by Dimitri. Back the other way come PNG. Heading to the left of your screen in this second half. Out here, Olavo for 3. Oh, that's a big 3 from outside from Morea Olavo. Huge triple for him. And that will be PNG's 3rd triple of this game, Emma.
That's right, Trace. Olavo again. With coming back again from the first half, in the second half, with something new, I should say that.
That's exactly right. 3rd triple of the match, as we said. Dimitri now driving through, extra pass there. In there a long time was Wells. And it's me a shot clock violation for Vanuatu. But they looked at something a little different there as they tried to get that ball inside. They tried something a little different in the way that they went. There's Muri again. Out here to Millard, back to Apia Muri. Back to Apiko. Couldn't get it. Coleman now. Oh, good hands there from Apiko. Stole it. And back here to Apia Muri. Comes up a little bit short. Quick ball movement needed here from Vanuatu. Coleman sets the pace in transition. Trying to get around a couple. Millard did a good job hustling him out of it. Coleman kept it in control. And I think we're going the way of Vanuatu. The hustle play there from Millard. Coleman did a good job just controlling the ball and making sure he kept it in possession there, Emma.
That's right. Coleman did a good job. But just can't find support.
As Vora launches the 3 again. So clearly trying to make sure that he doesn't get that next foul. It's taken here by Ilavo. Back to Moody. Now Lavo again. Back to Millard. Shot clock to 7 here. Millard has a think about it. Very patient with it on offense, PNG. And oh, how pretty was that? Baseline and Apia Moody, the resulting finisher there.
Yes, you can see that up here Muri just snaking with the ball and do a layup there.
Excellent work there from him. As Coleman will come up with again. Oh, stolen here by Pico. He has a look and then he goes all out. And all of a sudden, it's out to 55-21. 5-0 run to open this term. And it might be 7 or 8. They're not careful, Vanuatu. Oh, the no-look pass looking there for Apia Muri. Goes back out here, Alavo for 3 again. Bang! Big shot there from Alavo. And Morea is really turning it on. That's his second triple of the quarter.
That's true, Trace. It's a long one there.
Feet were set and down it went Emma. Dimitri. Now he takes the 3. And that's good for Peter Dimitri. Excellent play. And that breaks the run of baskets there. It was a 10-0 run for PNG, as there's a 3 there from a Pico, and all of a sudden they're shooting them from everywhere from outside. Area code is open officially, Emma.
That's right, Trace. You can see that everywhere. Everyone just can scoring the ball, get the bucket for them.
Everyone getting in on the 3-point party is what we like to call it, Emma, as
yes.
Coleman guarded here by Alavo. Good screen there from Wells. Coleman now with it, 4 seconds on the clock. They'll get it back, and it's a 4-on-2 situation. Oh, looking for the no-look pass. Oh, blocked there. Dimitri blocks Millard. Says not in the house here in Honiara.
Not in the house.
And there's the finish there from FJ. And that is the result of the defensive work there from Dimitri there, Emma.
That's right, Pete. You can see that, Pete Patrice, sorry. You can see that a good one there from Peter.
And right there, Peter Dimitri. See if we can get that replay there of that block shot there from Dimitri when we get a pause in play. Play will resume here though. That one goes out of bounds. It's back here. And the score there for PNG. Now taken here, stolen here off border. Now Muri. Up here Muri now. Oh, good hands there from Vira. Back here to number 14 in Vele. Back the other way comes Wells, and Wells finishes in transition, and Vanuatu has shown some heart here, no doubt about that, Emma.
Wells did great there for Vanuatu.
Well, after that 10-0 start, they've really evened it up here. Basket for basket here in this second half. No look pass there from Bella, looking for Morty of the Purati. And fouled there was Dimitri. And he got pushed there, and we're going to the sideline ball here with 4:26 to go in the third term. Let's have a look at the replay there, as that clearly came off the hand of PNG. So baseline ball here for Vanuatu. Now FJ back out here to Dimitri for a second three in the term. In and out of the cylinder it goes, not quite there. As there's a long pass. Oh, perfect pass from Morty. Ran out of room there, did Bele. And they'll get it back here. The passing's been on point in this second half so far. Dimitri now. Back here to FJ for three. And that one comes up short. It was a good attempt there from Vanuatu. Like we said, Emma, the passing's been sticking in this second half. No doubt about that.
That's right, Tris. And at 6-3, 28 points.
As off the window goes Alavo. Oh, he is having a quarter. Well, both Alavos are. That was Harold Alavo. So both Alavos have a couple of threes in this term. I think that's 3 between them now for the Alavos. Dimitri's certainly looking to add to his tally. Can't do so. We're going back the other way. Here through Alavo again. Intercepted here by Dimitri. Really seeing himself inserted into the contest. Gets it strong here. Vira's got to get it over halfway because that's going to be an 8-second violation, I reckon. Yes, it will. And it was the hesitation on the pass just before halfway there that caused the error there, Emma.
Yeah, it's a good one there from Pith. You can see that trying to find his support, or you can see, and then the violation just took place.
That's right. Being able to get that ball over halfway is one of the crucial parts of Vanuatu's game they need to get into. Got 7 points in this term. And Hairway will have it here in front of us. It's part of the Exodus Club as well, for PNG. Strong there on the shot. You have it in here by Vele again. He's had some nice moments in this term, Vele. And the number 1 there. Oh, Vele. I guess the resulting finish there. There's Enoch Vele. We'll head to the free throw line for one more here. Will Rucker. As he's known. So we'll go Rucker. Now, so we've got Enoch Rucker at the free throw line. Looking to finish the N1 here. Makes it, just the 29-year-old. And Rucker's going all right here. It's up to 8 points in this game now. It's Rucker. Joins quite a few other players on 8. Pico leads the way with 13 for PNG. Back up top here looking for FJ. Kicks it a little wider to Tari. Now to, and nearly there for Dimitri. Kairi. Here to Hairway. And strong play almost there from number 4 in Harold Alabo. Hairway had to think about it, deferred to Kyrie in the corner, and that one long. Vanuatu come up with it again. 2 minutes to go here in this third term. They've recovered well here, Vanuatu. But that 10-0 start at the start of the term will hurt them in the long run, I reckon, in this game, as taken here by Simon. Shot from Dimitri. Intercepted by PNG once again. Coming back the other way. It's Matthew Kaidi. Now, it's been a bit up and down the floor in the last few minutes, Emma. No real flow for either side. I'm sure that one will want to get that flow at the start of the fourth term coming up soon.
Yeah, that's right, Trace.
Taken here by FJ again. Trying to get it through. There's Simon for 2, comes up short, gets the O'Bourne, does Villa. Can't make the finish, but we're going the way of PNG once again. Let's have a look at that. And, oh, just over the top of the target in the end there from Vera. It's taken here by Hairway again. Back to Elabo. Elabo loops it up, looking for Matt Kaidi there. Tips it out of bounds. Should stay the way of PNG. They've got 7 seconds on the shot clock here. Passes here looking for back out here. Hairway for 3. Not quite. Kaidi almost. There'll be a foul here, and Matt Kaidi will go to the free throw line. So 2 shots to come here for Kyrie. First one good, Matt Kyrie. 3rd point of the game. It's been a couple of even scoring performances in this third term, haven't there, Emma?
Yeah, Trace. already Moses Kyrie with 3 points for during the second quarter, first quarter.
It's taken back out here by FJ. Across here looking for Bura. Had it nearly stolen by Hairway. Hairway, active hands. I told you about that. Looks like the kind of player you don't want to mess around with ball in hand. Little tip there. And in the end, big finish there from Matt Kyrie. Gets the tip in. We're down to the last 20-odd seconds of this third term. FJ now flicks it over the top. Up strong here. Oh, almost there for Bulu. Couldn't get it. Vanuatu back the other way. Shot clock, game clock just inside each other. Stolen in transition here by Ilabo. Can Vanuatu get the shot up with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second? And not able to get that shot up was Dimitri. He can't get the finish, and it'll bring us to three-quarter time here. It's 75 to 28 in this game. And that was a big term from Papua New Guinea. A strong quarter, 27 to 7 there, Emma.
That's right, Trace, and you can see that it's a smooth dribble there by Elavo just before the time. But again, the pressure is on for them, so.
It is indeed. The PNG team are definitely moving that ball quite well in this game. They now have the 17 assists in this game, do PNG. And then for rebounds, we're up to 43. Leading the scorers. In fact, Emma, you can let us know who's the top scorers for either side at the moment. Take us through the scorers here at three-quarter time, if you can, please.
Well, for Vanuatu, as Bora is the leading scorer for them. And
as we see the crowd here, and it's starting to build, it's starting to gather. And good to see the crowd out there starting to build, as we're not too far away from 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And you know what that means when it gets to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Solomon Islands up against New Caledonia in the women's later on. Emma, you're doing that one with me again. And then later on at 6:30 tonight, Solomon Islands up against Fiji. That's going to be a huge game. Home crowd, everyone pack it in the stadium. The men's game, athletic, enthusiastic, and that island flair. And we're really looking forward to those ones later as well.
we're going to see a massive game for the next match in the opening game for FIBA 2025 here in Honiara.
Absolutely, the third edition of the Melanesian Cup, all thanks to Pacifica TV in the region, of course, and then TV New Zealand, and of course you're watching this on FIBA YouTube, back in all sorts of different places, including my home town of Adelaide, in South Australia, in Australia, Emma. Lots of people tuning in to see what's happening here. As Mori goes up, strong finish there. And PNG just continuing on their way at the moment. They really have had a domination. As back the other way. Comes Mori again, oh my goodness. And Mori is dominating out of three-quarter time. And we did say about the fact that PNG want to finish their good work in this fourth term. Vanuatu would be just trying to hang in there and make sure that they can play this one out strong. It is a long week though, Emma, as we know.
That's true, Trace, and you can see that Mori is really on the ball for this afternoon.
It's taken here by Mori again. Back out here, Alabo for three. Both Alabos have been on target in this game this afternoon. It's taken again here by Burari Mori. Beats it inside, looking for Millard. No time on the clock. Apiko draws the foul. And to the free throw line for a chance to add to his 13 points already in this game. Apiko really set it up early, didn't he? With some fantastic passes as well as some great scores, Emma, in this game.
Yeah, for Team Vanuatu, Pethid also with the 5 points. Yep. And points now is 79-28.
So Pico misses that first one. Yeah, a lot of his points coming in the opening term to set the game up for PNG. So currently lead on my maths, is that 51 points, I should say, currently as it stands. Make that 49. Good finish there from Bulu. For Vanuatu. Damon Bulu, the 21-year-old. He was very exciting to talk to in the pre-tournament time, Emma. Very enthusiastic young man at 21 years of age.
That's right, Trees, and you can see that the Vanuatu is the young, more energetic team with the pressure from the experienced one. I think it will boost their spirit as well.
And I think that's what we're seeing in this final term, is that experience is shining through for PNG, isn't it? We look at their record in this Miller Cup tournament, and you look at the Pacific Games as well, they finished no lower than 5th in the men's. So they've always been really competitive when it comes to that side of things. There's going to be a foul here. I think the foul's going to be on a Pico again. Vanuatu will get possession here. So just having a look at, have a look at that replay there. You can see clearly that's hands in the cookie jar. That's what we call that, Emma. Got caught.
Yes, that's right, Trees. Well, you can see that the coach, Sam, is standing in the hand back of him and trying
to tell him not to, be careful with the ball in hand. Exactly. Dimitri has it now. A little wider. Oh, here we go. Millard upstairs. Oh! Millard mashes it home. Oh, that's oh no, here we go. Oh, we were going to get a second one in a row almost there. The ball was going to be turned over. Hoping we can get a replay of that transition throwdown there from Millard. Alan Millard, at 18 years of age, launching from the hardwood to ram that one down. This first one missed there for Simon. So 51 at the moment. I think it's win for PNG in terms of margin. In Miller Cup, there's only been 30. It's been 34 actually. So this is a new record for PNG. The first game of the tournament. It's back the other way come Dimitri and Vanuatu. Fouled out of bounds. We get a wipe down of the floor here. Let's have a look at this Duncan replay. Mashes it home, does Millard. How good's that? Great job by our production team here in the Honiara, getting that one done. As there's a three from outside from Coleman. And we are seeing plenty of triples in this second half, Emma. It's been very entertaining now that they're starting to find their targets, and I think it's just getting the feet underneath you and getting the legs, and now the ball's starting to go down, which is great to see, as there's some great movement inside there from Olavo once again. Harold Olavo making a mess inside the paint at the moment, would be fair to say, Emma.
Yes, Trees. You can see that the flow of the ball has been difficult for Vanuatu.
It's taken there by Bulu. Now Olavo again, back to Muri. Now rips it wider to Muri again. Here's Hairway with it at the top. Hairway's going to pull the ball a long way from home. And there's a foul there on number 5 in Simon. Sander Simon. So just over 6 minutes to go here in this last quarter here. As ripping it, oh, I thought Moody was going to go upstairs and ram that home. Not quite. Hairway will get a big board. He's surrounded by a forest of Vanuatu players underneath and trying to draw the foul and doing so successfully. A Pico. Now Pico, who has shown his wares underneath the basket at 32 years of age. It's been fantastic in this game. Pico, 13 points. He's going to try and add to his tally here at the free throw line, Emma.
Fantastic.
Harold Olabo's now caught him on 13 points by the looks of things as well. And Morea's not far behind him either. Morea's got the 3 threes, by the way. And Harold Olabo's got the 1. And then you add Moses Apico, who made the 3 in this game as well, as did Moses Kairi. So there's a few. Back here comes Vierda. Out here to Dimitri. Nice moves by Dimitri. They tried to steal the ball off him. They need to shoot it. They need to shoot it. They're going to run out of time just. There did Hillman for Vanuatu. Hillerland. Taken here by Hairway again. Just over 5 minutes to go here in this last term. PNG comfortably in front at the moment, however. Vanuatu will just be looking to do the little things well. It's taken here by Hairway. And Hairway makes the basket. And that'll be Hairway's first points of the afternoon there, Emma.
Fantastic one from Hairway, Trees.
Taken again by Hairway. Strong. Oh, rejected there on the boards by Dimitri, who came across and denied him. Now, nice move there from Dimitri. Couldn't quite get it. Here come PNG back the other way. Kairi now. Here for Muri. Inside. And blocked again. 2 in a row there for Dimitri. Peter twice. Now Dimitri, can he finish at the offensive end? And we've got an offensive foul. And this time, it will be on number 5 in Simon.
But World Trades, it's a good block there from Michael, but you can see a good defense.
How good was that defense back at the basket from Dimitri? And that's the kind of energy that they need to continue to need. And I think the more he plays this game, the more he's just going to find his feet. This young star in the making. Seen some nice things so far from him. It's taken here by, there's another 2. A long 2 there for Harold Olavo. And Olavo now up to 15 points in this game. Skip pass inside. Back the other way comes Morty. Now Kairi. Oh, it's got 3 in the final term. Oh my goodness, Dimitri is the denier, Emma. He is the denier. And there's the 3 as a result for PNG. And that 3, a bright smile there from Morty. But how about Dimitri, who now has 3 blocks in the final term?
That's right, Reese. You can see that it's with a great smile that he just.
Well, in the Mela Cup, no player has had more than 2 blocks in a game. The last one was Poliato for New Caledonia with 2. So Dimitri has set a new record in this first game. Now, I'll have to check the other stats, but I don't think anyone else has got close. And they've been clean. I mean, Mooney's got 2 himself, so maybe Mooney might try and catch him by the end of the game. But we'll have to wait and see. But it's a sliding opportunity now, as Dimitri's now surrounded by 3. There's got to be a loose player somewhere if there's 3 players on him. Dimitri now back to FJ. The fake, and that's going to be a foul there on 14 in Raka. And 4 blocks for the game now for Dimitri too, Emma. Is that the free throw line is Hiladan.
By Sam Michael. That's Sam Michael there.
That's right, 23-year-old. Well, a bit of excitement in this final term, hasn't there been, Emma? I'm sure this will appear on the highlights package later on. This Hairway, he took a little walk, trying to bank it off the window. So the ball will go the way here of Vanuatu, who fought hard in this final term. It's 92-34 now. And if I'm not mistaken, PNG trying to only 1 point off their top score in these cups. And there is another 3 going the way of Vanuatu. And look at the players from the Vanuatu team up there cheering them on. And this is what we love about tournaments, Emma.
That's
everyone
right.
getting behind everyone.
Yes, you can see there's a lot of supporters there for Vanuatu with that for the shot.
It's inside. Goes Raka for PNG, and that is now their highest score in an individual game in the men's in the Mela Cup in 3 editions. And they've got more to add here. Hairway rips it up. Looking here for Kairi. Now trying to share it around there. So we've got 1:50 to go here. A bit of entertainment in this final term. And I'm sure both teams have a lot to look forward to tomorrow, as they'll be playing every single day except for 1 game, of course, which will be their rest day across the 5 days here, Monday through to Friday, and then Saturday will be our bronze, our silver, and our gold medals. And there's another 3.
Another 3 there, good one from the corner.
It is there for Matt Kyrie. Making a little wider, and then, the hands there from Kyrie again. Strong play. And Vanuatu will get the ball back here through number 3 in Adams Tawi, who has it now. So Tawi trying to get it in, needs to get it in. Oh, nearly stolen there by Raka. A little wider, here's Dimitri again. Oh, couldn't get it. Back here looking for Kairi. They feed it here looking for Raka. And good rebound there in the finish from Toto.
A good rebound.
So Emma, it just seems all of a sudden, even though the margin is what it is, the energy is up from both sides at the moment in this game.
Yeah, you can see that Vanuatu with a lot of pressure coming up for this one. And also the new one that's, that is just from the 3-point shot. It's Theo, number 4.
So we walk to the free throw line now. So PNG over the limit in terms of fouls with 5 now. As there's the finish there, not quite. Moody on the baseline. Look at outside and... Okay, so we've got a timeout going the way. Timeout going the way of PNG by the looks of things. So Vanuatu in this final term. They put a few points on the board, actually. We look at the overall score. So Vanuatu, they're on the 21 for quite a significant time. And they moved their way to 28. So it looks like we've got the 19 points in the final term to about 9 for Vanuatu. There's not much time left in this one now. We're going to have, well, we're down to the last minute basically. So Sam Lewis will be trying to encourage Vanuatu as to make sure they finish strong. There's a long week ahead, and you can only get better as you go along in these games, Emma, of course, when it comes to tournament play.
Well, it's not bad for them coming back again after 22 years. Well, you can see that the presser and the boys proved them with 37 points for the first game.
You're going to make a return at some point, of course. And we've just got an issue here. So Vanuatu, of course, called that timeout, which makes perfect sense because they want to set up that baseline out of bounds play. So Vanuatu have the ball with about 14 seconds on the shot clock. So let's see what they set up here, Emma, on this baseline. Rips it. And they somehow get it back here through FJ. For 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dimitri's got it. Dimitri's going to go on his own. They're going to try and go within. Nice fake there. Can't get the finish, but the board opportunity was there for Towie. As we're down to the last minute of this game. Mooney now with it again. Here to Olavo. He's been really good, Harold Olavo. Really enjoyed watching him play today. And there's the finish there from Parini Mauri. And they're 1 point off the century mark now. 99 on the board for PNG. Back here to FJ. A little wider, and that one just short there from Toto. So Toto, Sammy Toto out there, 23 years of age. It's 99-37 here, and we're trying to get a score here through Hairway. Tried to pass it off, and we're going the way of Vanuatu. They'll get the last possession here, you reckon, with 16.2 seconds, Emma. It's been a very entertaining final last term. We've seen some great blocks and seen a couple of dunks in this game too, which has been really great.
That's true, Tris. You can see an exciting game.
There's
and
a Pico.
also a lot of...
Tries to get that. Vanuatu will get it back. Tawe. Dimitri did a good job. FJ now, will they try and get the score here? The extra pass, unselfish play. Good job there to get it to Hilan on the buzzer. And that will be full time here at the Friendship Hall in Honiara, the Solomon Islands. It's 99-39 in the finish here. And it was a dominant performance from PNG after quarter time particularly. Good performance from them, very even performance for PNG, but Vanuatu, like you said, back in it for the first time in 22, 23 years. That's got to stand for something, doesn't it, Emma?
Very true. Well, it's a good chemistry between the two, JF and Michael, just the last few minutes, and they share the ball. And it's also proven themselves back again for this 2025 Melanesian Cup.
100% on that one. We have a look at the players just shaking hands with our officials today. Did a good job maintaining the game. So 99-39 the finish. Let's have a look at some of the top scorers in this one, Emma. Emma, you've got Vanuatu. I'll take Papua New Guinea. So Papua New Guinea. Harold Alavo with 16 points, 6 rebounds for him. And Parada Muri with 9 points and 6 rebounds. And Alan Millard had the 10 points. Moses Apico had the 14 points, and Enoch Raka had the 11. And every player scored for PNG, and only one player scored. So 2 players only scored less than 6 points in this game. That's quite something, Emma, isn't it?
It's a great match for the opening of FIBA, and also you can see from the team.
As we go to the highlights here. And we have a look at these highlights, and wasn't Alavo great in this game with those threes, as we see, and then the craftiness of Muri around the basket too, to be fair to say, Emma, from what you can see.
Muri again, and also Peter with his first bucket, leading for team Vanuatu.
And that 3-ball really got going in the second half for both sides, and then there were some good finishes, weren't there, in transition from both sides, and then Alavo just continued to light it up. Look at that, bank off the window, fantastic. And then some good defensive work in the end. That was a nice tip in there from Kairi. And Alavo in transition once again. And Muri in transition as well. And then nice finish from Bulu there. And well, that 3-ball got going for Vanuatu as well with Coleman, for an example. But Alavo just proved to be a very, very big target inside, didn't he, Emma?
Yeah, and also Ricky Barro, again, he's also the scorer for Vanuatu with 8 points. But it's a great game for these two teams.
Yes. Well, that's a great finish there. Well, Emma, we're going to go to a break here on the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025. We're 2 games down. We've got a little bit of a break now for about, nearly about 50 minutes ahead of us is the next game at 4 o'clock here locally. But it's been fantastic to have you on. Emma, well done on your commentary debut this afternoon. Emma Komazi. We'll see you later for the next game, which of course coming up very, very soon, but not too far away. Still a little bit of distance away. Solomon Islands up against New Caledonia women at 4 p.m. And on one of the Solomon Islands on their home, can they get their first win since 2017? That's what we're going to find out after the break.